Yes, well, obviously, I mean, our first, I would like to begin by saying, giving our condolences and sympathies to Mr. Reilly's family. Obviously, this is a very tragic incident, and I was up last night. We were up shortly after the incident happened, and at that time the family members had started to arrive. So there were some very distressing scenes from family members. And certainly, that local residents and local people were very concerned. And also, people were a bit, if you like, shocked in terms of this happening. It's a highly populated area. There's quite a lot of families live in that particular cul-de-sac. It was quite early in the evening, so there would have been people about going to and from the shops and that, and teenagers. So it was quite traumatic for people of that area. No, there is no indication yet. I spoke to the PSNI this morning. I also spoke to some of the people in the area last night, and I know that the police at one stage were talking about evacuating some families out for whatever reason. Fortunately, that didn't happen because we were trying to get a local community centre opened up for people to go to. So, as you say, the area is still sealed off. We will be in the coming days speaking to police to try and get an update on the investigation. I think that people are a bit frightened as well. This is obviously the second shooting that has happened in that immediate vicinity in recent days. So I think that there is a lot of concern. I think also people were very, sending, the sympathy for the family as well. It was, as I said, very distressing scenes last night when members of his extended family were coming up, and they didn't know at that stage even that whether he was alive or dead. And I think that really, most of the residents felt for the family. No support in the community for this. I want to make that very, very clear. That's what local people were telling me last night. That's not just me saying that. That was what local people were telling me, that they don't want this type of activity in their area. They're concerned for their families. They're concerned for their children getting caught up in this. So people are really, really concerned. Well, I would say to the people that have done this, that people do not want this to happen. You're not doing this in anyone's name in this community. And really, people have already expressed their condemnation. They've already expressed their concern and their fear. Their fear that their children or their families are going to get caught up in this type of incident and this type of armed activity. I would say there's no space and there's no room for guns or activity of this type on the streets. So please desist from doing this and take the weapons off the streets and let people live in peace. Let people rear their families and do the normal things that people do, and let people live in peace.